Hello, hello, hello. I'm here to do your guys' readings for all signs. And first off, I'm going to be pulling one card. This is for all signs. This is going to be an oracle message from the art through the eyes of the soul oracle. We're going to see what card is coming out for you guys today. See what kind of energy I can present for you. May everything that I put through from here to you, from my side to your side, be guided of its highest good, and that's the intention given here. So, with no further ado, let's get going. So, let's see the message. I'm waiting to see if I have a card just flip out or not, or what's going to happen. These are some big cards here compared to my little hands. So what kind of message does Spirit want to give? And here we have one that just kind of flipped. It says, be curious and look deeper. So that could be, if you've been going in through your mind, I don't know if you want to look any deeper than what you have been looking, but this is saying, be curious and look deeper. So you may be thinking there may be something that's perplexing you. Maybe there's something that's intriguing you. Maybe something you need to find out a little bit more information, or maybe something's a little too good to be true is what I'm getting. And so you're being asked and guided to really be curious and look deeper. And at the bottom of the deck, we have start anew, begin again. So there you go. So maybe you may have been missing something may have been out of your reach. Maybe you decide to pull back, stop doing something, but it's like, well, wait a minute. Maybe you need to go back and relook at that, take a little deeper look. And don't ever, if you failed at something, it's okay. If this is something of interest and it fills you with passion and joy and gives you a sense of happiness that, isn't bringing you down into into a space that's not so happy, then, go for it. Maybe there's something you missed that you can go redo. So let's see, what else do we have? We're going to use the other one. This is the love messages from the universe, and that one, we've got two messages here. So there's messages galore. Look at that. It says, keep it simple. So if you're looking deeper, maybe you need, if you can keep this simple, this would be like, you may think on something, and then instead of just looking too deep, you can just put it up on a little shelf and go do something else, and, keep your life pretty simple instead of so complicated. Okay, you do that. It says, old souls use words very sparingly, except, of course, for I, love, thank, you, wow, now, and cool. Wow, I love you now, the universe. P.S., which sounds much better than, wow, now I love you. Sequence is important. So, someone, this is like, wow. Let's see, saying this backwards. I love you, wow, or wow, now I love you. So that's really important. Keep it simple. The other message we have is the dog is barking. Imagine that. Just gotta be noisy. It's a little too soon. Your treasure is at hand. Sure, you can always, find prettier, handsome, more wiser, richer, younger, zippier. But more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those they're already found, they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Actually, zippier is on quite a few lists. Tally-ho, the universe. So how does that apply into your life? You may have something right there, right within your space, within your friend's zone, within your environment that you may have not even noticed. So yeah, you can be a little bit curious and look at them, check them out. You always start again, start something new. You don't have to make it too complicated. You can keep it pretty simple and see how it goes from there. Don't make expectations too hard on yourself. That way you're not sitting there having all those little failures and stuff and disappointments in your own self, when you should be proud of all the accomplishments you have made, because you're here today, right? And there's probably a lot you've gone through in the past. So you're here today, so start your day. When you wake up tomorrow morning, start over. Get up and, like I always say, get up. First thing you gotta do is be happy that day, and you gotta go, tapu into the bathroom. Alrighty, so let's see what's going on with us. So we have somebody, wow, we've got 2 messages. Any cards that fall out in reverse for now on, I'm going to be reading them as you're dealing with. This is someone outside of you. This is not you. This is going to be someone you're dealing with that's causing you some type of catalyst in your environment, in your life. And so we have somebody that's actually sitting here contemplating, they're meditating. They look kind of bored. They look like they're really trying to find their inner peace, though, in this book. And they could be a water sign, and they got a crab on their head right there. So they could be a water sign. This could be Pisces. Well, actually, it's a Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer person who thinks of themselves as a bit of a royalty because of blue. They're really emotional in their mind and in their body, and they're pretty deep. They're pretty rooted and grounded in spirit, and they're meditating, and they may be looking at their shadow self right at the moment. They're looking at life in general, what's to come, and they're looking at what has been, and they're looking at all the mirroring that they have done too, because this is like being in water. And when you're in water at the bottom of the ocean, this is what I'm being guided to say. At the bottom of the ocean, there's the reflections or any type of water situation, lakes too. This is the reflection that would be coming through down onto the surface, onto the sand, into the grounding part, the part where it's absorbing the energy. So this person that you're dealing with right now, this most likely Cancer person, because they've got a crab on their head. That sounds really bad. Gosh. Oh, never mind. Another thing, maybe you have a person that because of the Cancer sign on the head, and they're wearing a turban too. Another thing that just came through is that you could possibly, be dealing with, someone that has a diagnosis or something, fear of cancer eating away at their soul and their emotions, maybe, or just cancer, period. And this is, general, so this is not, if this isn't meant for you, don't take it. You could be just dealing with a Cancer or someone who's basically pretty crabby minded in their head then too, but they're trying to, they have a sense of entitlement, but they are trying to ground themselves and reflect and bring back themselves down to earth. And they're underwater, meaning in this, it just looks like they would be underwater. So they're really not up at the surface right at the moment to really expose anything. Like underwater, you can't really hear things unless you use the sonar stuff and all that. And the other thing they're trying to do is they have the Emperor energy. They're trying to take maybe control over their life on the outside. When they come up, they may be showing this kind of energy. So what they may actually be doing while they're down here is really contemplating how to be more fair, because an emperor, this is like a father figure. This is a person who likes to put in the rules and impose the rules. This is, like your dad figure, whatever, whoever you look up to as a dad figure. This would be this man imposing these rules. So this is a person who has a lot of thoughts from the past, things that have been set to fire, burn them away. There's still smoke, so it's still a fresh fire that this person has dealt with, metaphorically speaking. And we have in here, let me see what else. They've got the moon on there, so they're trying to deal with secrets, most likely. And yeah, there's some issues maybe with dealing with some society issues, like bringing to a balance about society rules and their own value systems and stuff too. And they may have come off as a pretty iron-fisted person because they have a fire in the back. But they do have a sword hidden underneath of them, I believe. Excuse me, I burped. So yeah, what I'm seeing is that they have some time, if they can't put this fire out that they've started in their past, there's that fire is like going to come up and ruin their harvest. Right here, they have wheat growing right there. That's wheat. That's like a substance for life. So they have life here on their side of them, but in their past, they have this fire that's still smoldering, but it's still on fire. And so this person may be trying to really put out a fire, some anger. They may come off as controlling, but someone is dealing with a person like this. And what is it that because of this, let's see what's going on. You could be thinking about wanting to, start something new. You're thinking of a new opportunity, maybe with this person. So maybe you're looking at maybe a new path to go down. This is something whole, something of value, something maybe this looks like this could be like a long-term goal that you have with this person, maybe to help them to get that fire out. You could be set into their path. They could be set into your path as, someone in the scroll here. The scroll is like what? Oh, gathering things. So there's like news that's still needed. They're like, oh, let's see, what kind of face does he have? He's just looking. So he doesn't seem too scared. So this is like a little person, how scrolls, they like to run around and gather up information. So, and they gather things, and they bring them back to their home in order to feel comfort. So this is a new thing that you're probably just now gathering information up about in order to start something new. And it has a lot to do with what this person has done. So let's see what else we have for you guys. And the intention, that's what your intention is to start a new beginning. This could take a year, maybe, or so, it looks like, because it is a pentacle and it's one whole nice rounded solid deal. And what you're looking for, wanting to receive in your feelings, even, this is wanting to get your emotional fulfillment, wanting to receive that happiness, joy, a lot of happiness, which is really good. This is what you're expecting to come in. And that's really good to see this. Maybe this is going to be to go bring, if you start this new opportunity here, you're expecting to have maybe bringing in your friends and family to share. But this is looking out towards the future. This is everybody's back is turned towards me as I talk. So they're all looking out towards the rainbow right there with the hope in the sky, all their cups filled with all that hope and optimism. And they're still testing. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 rainbows in that sky. So that means there's a journey to the rainbow. So this is expecting to bring in, going on this journey towards your wish fulfillment. And on each end, these friends are helping with new ideas. Each one of them have one cup. So this could be like these two people right here get together, share that cup. That would be the 2 cups together in order. And then they make the 8 other cups. So they're going on a journey where they mix together and they bring in blended families and friends. So this could be an opportunity where you're mixing in and blending in some growth and prosperity and happiness and a blending of families. Look, that's what you're going to be bringing in. So what is to be expected? What are you expecting? Like, what are the actions that you're expecting to have to take for this? Having to end something with a person. You've got a Virgo here, the Hermit card, or else this is a person who's going within. They're looking within their own body. This could be this person over here, even though we do have Aries right here with the Emperor showing. But this is, Virgo. You could be dealing with a person who's very solitary, and the action you're looking to do is to bring a balance to the system, bring something to an end, to start a new cycle in order to bring that in. And what the expectations for the good and the bad. The good, there's always good consequences and there's always some negative consequences, but that's okay, right? And so if the negative ones come in, usually that might be, it just depends. It can be due to another person coming in because they don't like what you're doing that's set for your good intentions. They can try to stop you, right? So we never know what we're going to bring in. So let's see what's going on. And for you, we have boom. So we do have a person coming in that's going to be feeling stuck to your past. This may be this Virgo person. They're in hermit mode. That's what action is being taken. This person you're dealing with over here is staying in hermit mode while you're trying to end something, start something new. They're like being quiet. They're definitely quiet because they're just really trapped in their thoughts. They have heartbreak on one side and they have conflict on the other. They have 5 swords over here and they got fire behind them. See that fire? It's gotten closer to them. Maybe they're getting too close to behind, and here's their they've gotten up off their throne, because here they're sitting at their throne. The fire's quite further back. Now they're like right up almost to the back of that fire. That fire is really close to them, and they've gotten up and they're standing on the edge of this cliff, and you can see like the sky. So they really went away. They've tried to get away, or they've gone into a higher place to avoid that fire. Like they're trying, but maybe they're actually, since this fire is surrounding the behind of him, maybe that's that spirit coming out, the spirit, whatever is back there in his past, his or her past. It's now ascending and maybe rising and getting closer. This person is really trying to release his past, but still somehow stuck to this past, really in hermit mode. What else are you bringing in? You have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a good consequence. This is really awesome. You're changing your luck. This person, they may or may not go forward with you. Who knows? It's all going to be up to this person if they can pull through and survive this right here. Because the next step for them is going to be the 9 of Swords. And right now this is an 8, so they've worked really hard. They're almost there. They're 2 steps away, but it could take maybe a few more weeks for this person to catch up to you, because you're already spinning your wheel. You're bringing good fortune for you. And the other person, they're having to debate on walking away from something. They're needing to walk away from something, and they're feeling really tied and bound to this. It's something in their past that's really eating at them. Yep. And it's heartbreak and conflict. So here they're just like, yeah, ready to walk. They got all their little cups all sitting up there on that little platform. They're all nice and solid. So they care about something from their past, but something has spilt over. Their emotions have spilt out of one cup, and it's sending them off on a journey. And they're cloaked. Here they are right there. They're really cloaked. They're stuck trying to figure out something from their past and dissolve this. So that's as far as I'm going to go with that, because now we're going to go. I'll leave those here, see how they play out for you guys. So remember, these cards at the bottom, these are the people. This is your situation that you're dealing with, that's causing you to want to start something brand new. Your intention is to go after something new. So you're desiring this person probably over here, but they're in contemplative mode, and your intention is, well, okay, something new, long term. You're making a new goal that you see as successful, bringing in your happiness and ending a cycle. So let's see what else we have. We're going to go and do all the signs now, and I've already pre-shuffled these before I came in to do this reading, so I'm going to shuffle them and see what's up. So this is, we're going to start off with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and with Aries we'll go to Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. See what's going on for the next 24 hours. These energies may or may not apply for today. They can be from now till the next, whenever you see this reading, or how it fits into your life. But the intention is set for today. But this one is more like on a weekly basis. The long-term stuff is all here. This is usually the beginning. This is the beginning stuff right here for the day. These are the things coming in for the future. That's the intention on that reading. So daily energy, going along with this energy right here for all signs. Let's see what's coming in when we shuffle. If we have reversals, that means you're dealing with another person, and if not, then it's all about you. So let's see what's going on. Aries, for you, you're dealing with another person. This other person is actually needing to make a choice. Maybe you've come and extended your cup, and so now they're having to make this choice about a partnership with you, how they're going to handle it. And there may be this, maybe they're this person right here. This is causing you, actually, this is causing you, if this isn't this person sitting here contemplating this choice and trying, they may want, actually, I'm going to just say it. If this is the person that you're dealing with, this is them, they're looking at this choice, and they're looking and seeing all the things that they're attached to, and they're actually pretty controlling. Aries, this is your, you may be dealing with another fire sign or an Aries yourself, but the person acts very controlling and wants to have his own rules, and that's his way because of his past. He's fired up about something from the past, and so he's having to make a choice about an offer that you may have given to them. That's for Aries. And then we have Taurus. Now you have you're dealing with another person who it's like they've actually offered you a cup. So maybe you and Aries are together, but this is another person has offered you this brand new start in love. So this may be the long-term plan that you're thinking about, that where you're going to go and get your happiness with. You're thinking of possibilities, but this other person is, even though they've offered a new cup of love, they're kind of like quieted down because maybe they're a bit shy, not really knowing what you're going to say. So they're really, closing off, Maybe they have some insecurities, even though they extended this offer. It's like they're rethinking, or they're going into contemplative mode about this new offer that they've extended to you, because they have their own little, they're wanting to have their way about something. They want to kind of have control. And so, yeah, they're just sitting here, just, that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with this. And so, since you're dealing with this, you may be thinking about the long term, what your intentions are, and how this is going to bring you happiness, and what you need to end, and how this is what you could be bringing in. You're probably thinking about what is coming in for you, is how it'll change your luck for your future. For Gemini, we have the Nine of Cups. So this is you actually expecting some good news here, being really hopeful, like just sitting there. You've put these all those 9 cups right there. You've went on a journey. You found your 9th cup. You put it all together. Now you have all this hope and expectation. You're ready to celebrate. You're waiting for that 10th cup. So there's 1 cup missing. So you're looking for that 1 cup, and you've got a smile on your face, thinking, "Yeah, it's gonna come. Look at me." And you're pretty determined not to budge either. You're pretty open. This is how I'm seeing this person is sitting here. His legs are spread open, so he's pretty ready to just take. He's open below the stomach. He's open, like, but above. Well, this is you. You're open. You're expecting. You're hopeful, joyful. You're accepting, willing to bring things in, but you still want things to go your way. And so Cancer, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Earth energy, or this could be a person who's actually looking at they're looking at their own opportunities where they're comfortable at. They're in their feelings, trying to remain stable, grounded, solid, secure, and they're just really evaluating some things. And maybe they have been the one, that's actually offered you. They're evaluating, if this is this person, they're sitting here looking at their coin, feeling grounded, but they're trying to remain balanced emotionally. And they do have another person, because there's an Emperor there. There's this strong arm person. So this seems to me, this is a person who's in a relationship. They're looking at this offer, and you could be thinking about how this is long-term stability for you too. You're looking, maybe you've handed this offer to them because what can I say? It looks like you've handed them that offer because you're thinking of long-term. So Leo, let's see what's going on with you. We have the 6 of Cups here in reverse. So you're dealing with someone from your past. Someone's coming back in. Someone else is coming back from your past, and they're trying to extend. They're like wanting to make a peace offering with you. It looks like this could be family too, but this is someone from your past who's went away, and now they've come back, and they're like, hello, and you may be surprised that they're there for you. This person has really thought about this. Right now they're pretty much, trying to balance out their emotions and keep things under control. And you are thinking about them, thinking about your long-term security, a long-term plan with this person, and how, whatever this new opportunity is with this person, you're thinking you're wanting to manifest some happiness with this person. So you're ending things with other people while maybe this person, after they get through going through their little hermit mode. Let's see, because this person also, if this is this person down here, and they're sitting here being the hermit, after looking at this long-term plan, this is what this other person is doing, what you're expecting this other person to do. They may actually be going into hermit mode after they offer this to you, because they may be having other things they need to take care of. They're needing to look within themselves at what they truly want. They still got some stuff from the past they're tied to, and they're seeing you moving forward. They see you with your wheels turning and everything, but they've got some stuff they still have heartbreak and conflict to deal with, and so they're having to walk away from that. But they are here bringing you, a peace offering, which is, they've thought a lot about this, most likely, and they've decided what they want to implement, so they've come to you and offered you that peace offering. Virgo, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse for you. So this is your happy ever after person. I mean, it's right there. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Except this one has little kids. These are grown kids now. So you're looking more, Virgo, you're looking more at people that are grown, a growing family that's already growing, and you're both blending that together. And these two, this person is actually looking at that same thing. Their expectation is, though, that, they want littler kids than this grown kids. And they kind of put their thoughts more into you than they do the little kids, because here everybody's together. That's in your thoughts. Everyone is one big happy family. They're all, holding on to each other. They all have a tie. And here, this one, they want to just be tied to you. And there's a little bit of distance between these two kids. Let them do their own thing while you guys do yours. They think that they're going to put, you seem to have an opposite want than the other one. You want togetherness for the whole family, and this one wants to separate the children from the adults and give more attention to the adult than they do to the children. and that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so that's for Virgo. Libra, we have for you. You have a person coming in as the Page of Swords. So you could have another air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Virgo, coming in towards you, who wants to maybe bring in some quick information or start something new, a new path. Maybe they're just really looking at towards the future. There's like a whole mess of birds. They've got a lot of ideas in their head, and they are looking to really cut to the chase. They're trying to, there's all these clouds. There's a lot of thoughts and new ideas behind them coming in, and they're trying to, there's a storm brewing basically for this person, and they're wanting to know something, cutting something clear. They want to have, they want more information from you. This is another person coming in. They want more information from you regarding what you're wanting towards your future. Most likely, they're probably pretty interested in this, but they want more information from you. So, and this is new energy. This could be a younger person too coming in, wanting this information from you, because they're kind of, it seems like their head is in the clouds. They're a thoughtful person. They need to know what's going on. Sagittarius, Scorpio, and we have you with the Four of Swords. So you're sitting here looking like, well, not you, but they are. The person that you're dealing with is actually in contemplative mode. Maybe they're sitting here really, there's 2 fours, so they're really reflecting heavily. They're really sunken down. They have some heartbreak that they're dealing with. They're trying to balance out their emotions regarding heartbreak. They've got their truth that they're really contemplating on, and they want to stand their ground about this truth. And this is the same thing. You're thinking about this person. This person may be thinking about what you're offered here. Maybe you've offered them, this new opportunity. Okay, top of this Sagittarius. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you're looking at a person. You're actually dealing with a person who's quite independent. They're pretty much on their own and thinking about their own solitude, their own independence, and that's what they're probably contemplating down here. So you're dealing with, having to wait on someone else. They're looking at changes in their money, and they're looking at the projects they've got going, and they're looking at how independent they are and how they're feeling pretty significant. How much of a change this is going to be, because yeah, bringing together this, they've got this on their mind, the new idea. They have that. It looks like they've got that bird on their hand. The bird is like a messenger, right? This bird is going to go back out and say something. So they're thinking, they're looking at the bird, and the bird is trusting of this person. So whatever message, oh, her face is kind of like looking down, actually, away from the bird, really looking like, feeling almost a sense of they're kind of sad. Their hand is covered, showing that they really don't want to show their hand right now about what they want with this opportunity. They have a merger going on, most likely. So whoever you're dealing with, they're dealing with a merger, and they're not really wanting to show their hand, but they plan on making, they're listening to their own inner guidance. They're going within. They're looking at what they want to rule for, what they want, what their rules are. They're thinking of rules, and it feels like they're pointing here at there's going to be some changes, but you're going to have to get together, and they know that there's going to be having to get together for this new opportunity. Changes in finances are coming in for them. So that's your other person that you're dealing with for the day, how that's going for you. And next is Capricorn. What do we have going on for Capricorn? We have the Page of Wands. So someone may have come in, and thus you may have actually not someone this because it wasn't in reverse. So you may be looking at a new direction to go. You may be feeling pretty inspired to go someplace new and a new path, maybe traveling. It's like this is brand new energy and feeling really passionate about it. And it's like getting ready to, it looks like you've gotten dressed up real spoofy to really show people who you are, really make a splash on the scene because you're going after this new opportunity, because you expect your emotional fulfillment and joy and happiness, and you're expecting to, you're going to be also ending something and starting a whole new cycle. So it looks like you're trying to change your wardrobe, looking at what you need to change in your wardrobe. Okay, and next we have Aquarius. We have you with the Five of Cups. You may be dealing with some regrets from the past, but you're changing. This is changing in emotions because the Five is for changes, and you're looking at this new opportunity as something a lot more happier than whatever this is that you've let go from the past. You know that you have these two cups, so you may have two friends that are 2 years ahead of you that are going towards this new goal. And there may be like 3 years or just 3 opportunities, just completely like let it go. You've got this 2 new opportunities sitting here. There are 2 more years of success to give yourself to cross that bridge. You just got to hang in there. And Pisces, we have the Five of Swords for you. So you're dealing with changes too. So you're looking here, taking up, you may be looking, there's 2 people that you may have cut off. You're holding up 2 swords, keeping your ideas to yourself. You're not giving any answers, and you put 1 sword down into the ground saying, this is how it goes. And this person may have tried to tell you, after going into contemplation mode, they've come out and tried to roll with you, and it seems like you're just not having it. You're not going to deal with what they're trying to impose onto you. And so you're taking up your swords, your 2 swords, making your own decisions for yourself. And these other 2 people, this could be 2 different people that you sent off over here. One sent off to contemplative mode, and the other one pissed off. You could be dealing with a Cancer and a Aries, but you've actually went and pissed them off and sent them on their own little way. Well, not pissed off, but they're just, one's stubborn and one is pouting. But they're in their emotions over here, and they've laid their ideas, their wants, their new beginnings that they wanted. Their ideas have been dropped down to the ground. You basically overruled somebody else and took back your power, and It's kind of like you feel pretty good about yourself about that, because now you with them gone out of the picture, it's like you can start this new, hold on one second. I had my darn little notification come on for my computer. So yeah, you're just thinking that now that you've got rid of them, you've got your own ideas. You're going to keep them to yourself. You're going to start you're very determined to start your new path. You're ready to cut people out. You're going to go after this project with new information, new clarity. So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And overall, so I'm going to read one more way with all these cards here to continue on with this stuff over here. I don't know if I should do it, but I'm going to. So we're going to see what is going on. Let's put them right there. Okay, so with this, for Aries, with this 2 cups, you're dealing with another person who is in, because they're in reverse, so they're having to make a choice, and it has to do with their wish fulfillment here. So I just thought I'd share that with you. They're having some expectations, or you may be actually having some expectations of what you may be hoping that they actually do. Let's see. And it may be actually having you bring up some choices here that you're just, you might have to stand your ground and fight off other people because you have your own ideas of what you want. You have expectations of this person that you're dealing with, and you're having to really stand your ground about it. And then Taurus, you have Ace of Cups with another person. They have an offer that they're giving you, and you actually have hopes, or you have hopes, pretty high hopes about this offer that they've given you. They're also this could be 2 people right here. These 2 people, you could be Taurus and Aries together, both of you having some high expectations, and you're both standing your ground, cutting other people off. There are 2 swords there. Those are 2 ideas stuck together, and their other sword is down. Now, as far as Gemini, you have another person that you're dealing with who's looking at their coin, but you may be actually thinking, you may have actually gone to this person, because this is the card right next to here. You may be actually have extended this offer to this person. You've given them a gift, and so they're looking at this gift now. And for Cancer, you have the 6 of Cups. So, all right, so that's so. Even though you have the 6 of Cups, you have regrets with this person from the past that you've got past, you've had some regrets, and so you're maybe actually offering this person an apology. And for Leo, we have the 10 of Cups, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the 10 of Cups is in your favor because the Wheel of Fortune is there. So this is also going right there. Look at that. That's pretty cool for Leo. It's got the 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune for you. That's falling in for you. So yeah, that's awesome. And Virgo, you have the Page of Swords, which, this is another person who you're dealing with, and they are in contemplation mode about this. They're in contemplation mode about another person who they have heartbreak with, and they have a truth that maybe they're having to share with you. And yeah, they do have their sword up here to tell you the truth. They're bringing in something, and that's what I did say. As far as Libra, you're dealing with another person who is, sitting there they're trying to heal from the situation, gaining some clarity. And so that clarity is coming from some conflict that they've just recently had to deal with, and there's been changes in their mindset. Now, for Capricorn, or Sagittarius, you have the other person dealing with, their independence, looking at a situation, bringing something to a blending, and we're going to go 1 second here. Okay, I have to count backwards, or I can go, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. We've got this person, actually, even though they're dealing with you regarding reciprocity, giving, maybe they're looking at their wealth, and so maybe you're actually asking for money, or you're giving them money to help them feel more independent. But there's those 3 pentacles over here on the side right here, right? And then these 3 pentacles, it's like, which one, this person, because there's 3 here with this one person, and there's these other 2, this 2 with that and 1 above his head. So this could be you with the 1, and then another person with 2, which would be that one. And so you've probably went to this person. There may be one that you've already given, 3 pentacles to, and this other person, it's like, okay, well, I'm merging with this person. You're giving them that offer, and there's those 3 pentacles sitting there. They've got all these other little offers. There's changes in their money, right? There's some change, and so there's that 3 pentacles that you're probably offering them some type of stability. That's for you, or no, that was Sagittarius. In Capricorn, you're sitting here looking at a new path because you've got regrets from the past, and so you're just deciding to go forward, take something new. You're feeling pretty passionate about something new because there's nothing left in the past. You just want to make some changes. And Aquarius, we have you sitting here in your 5 of Cups energy, looking at the past with some regrets and going for changes. And this is making you feel that this is going to change your luck. You are making forward progress here, looking forward to going forward. And then, of course, we have Pisces dealing with all that conflict, taking it back, self-control. And you are looking at a long-term investment, something that the action you're taking now because of this is going towards your long-term goal, this right there, and looking at the assets of it, evaluating this, really making sure you have everything into place as you go forward. You're assessing this opportunity as you go forward, so you're progressing. You're going to jump. It looks like you're going to take this opportunity and just go for it and see how it comes out, how it plays, because you're expecting that. So there, I did it. Alrighty, I hope that you guys liked this reading for your daily reading, and it was very fulfilling, full of a lot of information. Hopefully it wasn't too much, and I hope you appreciated your reading today. May you all have a great day. This will apply for maybe the next 3 days. So if it hasn't come now, it may come in within the next 3 days. So thank you for watching, and I will be back tomorrow and maybe later on today. I do have to get the weeklies up, so who knows? You can check the weeklies and see how they resonate with my dailies. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.